Jersey Sports Zone's coverage of St. Joseph Metuchen is brought to you by Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital in New Brunswick.
Jersey Sports Zone's coverage of Notre Dame is brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates. Neri Rodriguez coming to you from Diamond Nation for the South Non-Public A Semifinal. Fairfield commit Jimmy Mulvaney and 2nd seed St. Joseph Metuchen taking on 6th seed Notre Dame. And it's Joe's taking a 1-0 lead in the first. Bottom of the third, runners at the corners with 1 out for Manhattan commit Josiah Brown. Brown chops one high to short. Irish go one as the run comes in to score. Everyone's safe. Falcons go up 2-0. Joes would load the bases shortly after and scores on a walked-in run. Bags are still full for Joe Zamiti. Zamiti with a hard grounder to short gets it past the infield. That drives in 2 more. Falcons with a 5-0 lead. They score again on a sac fly as Virginia commit Mark Gialusi steps in with the bases loaded and still 1 out. Gialusi with a hard line to second drives in a pair. It's a 7-run third inning for Joes. They're in front 8-0. Jimmy Mulvaney with a solid outing thus far, 7 strikeouts and just 2 hits allowed for him in the top of the 5th. Same inning, Dom Bizzoni steps in with a man at first and 1 out. Bizzoni grounds to second. St. Joe's looking to turn 2, gets the first out, but the throw to first no good, and that would be big. Following a hit in the next at-bat, Jimmy Mulvaney exits with 68 pitches thrown. Enter Matthew Friedman, who takes over with runners at the corners and 2 outs. TJ Magliozzo, the first batter he faces, rips one past short, and the Irish get their first run on the board. Next at bat, Lance Eilbacher has a man at first and second. Eilbacher hits a slow roller up the middle. That drives in another. Irish down 8-2 in the 5th. Next at bat, same scenario for Brendan Bucher. Bucher lines one up the middle. Outfielder misplays the ball. That leads to an RBI for the Monmouth commit. It's now 8-3. Brian Rios would take over on the mound following that and gets Joes out of the jam. Bottom of the inning, Lehigh commit Robbie Carvelli looking for some get back as he has 2 runners on with 2 outs. Carvelli hits one to shallow center. It just gets under the outfielder's glove and that drives in 2 runs. But it wasn't enough. Robbie Carvelli brought his horse to the ballpark today and he had no problem getting on it. He makes the turn at third, and with the whole squad cheering him on, Carvelli has himself a stand-up 3-run inside the park home run. Falcons push the lead to 11-3. Brian Rios closing this one out strong for Joes. He allows 2 hits and no earned runs in 2 innings and also picks up 3 strikeouts for the dub. 11-3 your final. St. Joe's Metuchen headed for the South Non-Public A Final. The Falcons with a 7-run third inning bust this one open early as Mark Gialusi and Joe Zamiti both go 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Without a doubt, play of the game goes to Robbie Carvelli for his 3-run inside the park home run in the 5th. Carvelli finished 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs. St. Joe's will have to bring it in their next one. They take on top seed Red Bank Catholic in the final. For Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Neri Rodriguez.